Good company. We'll see you next time right here on The Chase.
Tonight, Adelaide's freak winter deluge, half a month's rain in less than a day, and there's more to come. Unlicensed, unregistered and out of control.
No, my legs. I'll take some help, man.
A Hoon rider loses it in front of police. Adelaide's softening house prices. Is the property party over? Can the Socceroos go bigger and better in Texas? We're with them in Dallas. And the Crows fly west, hitting back at claims they got ahead of themselves in the showdown.
Live from Adelaide, this is 7 News with Rosanna Mangiarelli.
Good evening. A freak rain event dumped more than half a month's worth of rain over Adelaide in just hours, causing commuter chaos and flash flooding across the suburbs. Let's go live to Gertie Sperling with the details. Gertie, it caught everyone by surprise.
Rosanna, showers were definitely forecast, but even the Weather Bureau was caught off guard by the intensity of this weather system. Almost 40 millimetres has fallen in the city since midnight, and as you said, more rain is on the way too. And it really was that thunderstorm activity driving those really heavy falls today. The rain coming down sideways at times, making the morning commute a nightmare for some. At Kidman Park, this cul-de-sac looked more like a dam, while in North Adelaide, gutters couldn't keep up, the water pooling inside the Piccadilly Cinema. And at Paralawi, a large tree came crashing down. The wet and wild weather catching walkers off guard.
Yeah, we got caught in the rain. We just got absolutely rained on. Yeah, soaked.
Thousands of lightning strikes delayed nearly 20 morning flights, with one Virgin departure to Sydney cancelled. Travellers are warned there could still be residual delays, and damaging winds are still forecast this evening across the Mount Lofty ranges, KI, the Eyre and York peninsulas too, with more rain forecast tomorrow. Rosanna.
All right, thank you, Gertie. And peak hour commuters are dealing with weather-related problems as we go to air. Kimberly Pratt's on War Memorial Drive for us, where, Kim, a giant tree has fallen onto the road.
That's right, Rosanna. The City Council has blocked the road to all traffic as crews work to remove that massive tree which fell earlier this afternoon near North Adelaide Railway Station. There have also been delays for commuters heading home to the northeastern suburbs, with services on the Oban out of action after an elderly driver mistakenly drove his Ford Focus onto the up track at Gilberton despite all the signs and warnings. A tow truck had to be brought in to clear the track. Buses heading into town are okay. And there have been lengthy delays for those travelling home to the hills after a vehicle caught fire on the up track of the southeastern freeway. So a trying afternoon for commuters. Rosanna.
Thank you, Kim. SA Police have made the rare move of releasing body-worn camera vision of a young hoon's stupid road stunt. The unlicensed teen riding an illegal e-motorbike performed a wheelie right in front of them, seconds before crashing.
On one knee and one wheel.
Woo! Wow.
A teen on an illegal e-motorbike hones past a police patrol and ambulance crew responding to a crash and causes one of his own.
Motorcyclist, big car, motorcyclist doing mono, highest speed impact.
The impact flinging him 20 metres, leaving him barefoot on the bitumen.
Oh, my legs can't. Is it? No, my legs. I'll take some help, man. Okay, the ambulance are here.
Hey, mate. The incident happened at Ranella on Friday. In a rare move, police have released body-worn camera vision of it.
I think the vision speaks for itself. The behaviour was disgraceful.
The 16-year-old boy is now facing a raft of traffic offences, including speeding past an emergency vehicle, riding dangerously, unregistered, uninsured and unlicensed.
This deliberate risk-taking behaviour is exactly what's causing road trauma and casualty collisions.
His e-motorbike has been seized and he'll be hauled before a youth court magistrate. Lauren Rose, 7 News.
A driver has died after a crash in the Murraylands earlier this week. The 40-year-old from Lake Plains was rushed to hospital after crashing his ute at Brinkley early on Monday morning. Sadly, he died last night. Police are still investigating. A couple has been charged with arson following a dramatic police standoff at Bowden. Officers tried to convince the pair to come out when they allegedly set fire to a unit.
Just after 5 a.m, a lengthy standoff with police at a unit in Bowden suddenly erupts in flames.
It's quite scary that it's happened so close, you know.
Officers frantically try to put out the blaze inside a housing trust home where a couple refuse to come out. One officer trips over in the panic as other residents are evacuated.
Just smoke and all that, and then the cops banging on all doors, telling us all to get out.
It would be petrifying, especially waking up in the middle of the night, having to evacuate into amazingly inclement weather.
The drama started about an hour earlier when two people smashed front windows of the unoccupied unit and climbed inside. When police arrived, more than a dozen officers surrounded it and tried to talk the man and woman out before the fire suddenly started. Workers nearby came to the rescue with fire extinguishers. Police and firefighters finally managed to put out the blaze as two people were arrested. The 33-year-old man and 25-year-old woman are facing multiple charges, including arson. Neighbours say police know this housing trust complex well. There have been multiple suspicious fires and even a stabbing in the past.
Like a lot of places, there are good streets, there are bad streets. It's not something that's going to be fixed quickly or easily, but it is changing.
The couple will front the Adelaide Magistrates Court tomorrow. Peter Caldecott, 7 News.
Gruesome details have emerged about the death of a woman whose charred remains were found in her bedroom at Aldinga Beach. Her house guest has admitted setting the fire to conceal the body, but denies murder.
Crystal Marshall's unrecognisable body was discovered lying face down on her bed in October 2023. Her housemate, Jonathan Parker, is on trial for her murder. Prosecutors say he strangled her before doing the unthinkable. He had a problem on his hands, a dead body in the front bedroom of the house. The next day, he set fire to Ms Marshall's body in order to destroy the evidence. The court heard Parker locked the bedroom door, spread petrol around the house, placed furniture in the hallway and lit 5 separate fires inside the Barracuda Crescent property. Jim Pearce said Parker had allegedly confessed to killing Crystal Marshall, telling a friend he grabbed her around the throat and squeezed, and when he let go, she fell face first onto the bed. The court heard Crystal Marshall had wanted Parker out of the house, and the issue came to a head on the day she was killed. That may have been a catalyst for her death. A post-mortem determined Crystal Marshall was dead before the fire started. Police body cam footage played to the court shows the panic and mayhem on the day of the fire, and Parker insisting to officers that he had no idea of the whereabouts of Crystal Marshall. Parker has pleaded not guilty to murder, but guilty of destroying human remains to pervert the course of justice. Deanna Williams, 7 News.
A crane had to be called in at Stonyfell last night when a truck laden with a shipping container smashed into a gum tree and became wedged on Penfold Road. Both the driver and passenger escaped injury. Investigations are continuing. The Torrens to Darlington Tunnel has hit a major milestone as another massive Adelaide construction project hit a snag. While lightning briefly delayed the borer's first day on the job, a lightning strike proved a hazard for the Premier.
Rolling all day and night for the next 2 years, Mary will keep on turning.
Once this gets going, it doesn't stop.
Drilling the northbound lanes at the $15.5 billion Southern Tunnels.
Generally, at our deepest point, we're about 30 metres underground.
It's a slow journey for the 3.5-tonne machine, moving 8 to 10 metres a day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Once the tunnel is built, the government says the T2D will bypass 21 sets of lights.
That's 40 minutes that parents can spend with their kids. That's 40 minutes of more productivity for an employer.
Unearthed dirt from the tunnelling will be trucked to Gilman, infilling industrial land. In this specially made warehouse, the end of a giant conveyor belt, which will move 5.5 million tonnes of soil into these underground wells. And as the tunnel's built, more pieces will be added to the conveyor line until the project is finished. Briefly delayed by lightning this morning, it was a lightning strike causing trouble for the Premier. CFMEU staff walking off the job on Lend-Lease sites, including the women's and children's today.
I just hope that whenever we see an industrial dispute, that it's done, negotiated through the issues and resolved quickly.
Any significant industrial action that we'll see on the north-south corridor will only add additional cost and additional blowouts in terms of time frame.
For now, rain, hail or shine, it's full steam ahead. Hayden Nelson, 7 News.
Plenty of savvy South Aussie savers hit the petrol pumps last night ahead of today's price hike. Many motorists made the most of fuel in the high $1.40s before the federal government excise relief was halved. From today, an extra 16 cents of tax applies. Another 16 cents will be added in August. Prices around Adelaide have crept above the $1.50 mark. Well, the housing market has seen the biggest drop in prices since the Albanese government took office. First home buyers might be happy, but the almost 4 million Australian voters who are paying off mortgages won't be so thrilled to see the value of their Australian dream falling fast.
Kids Club time in the Prime Minister's suite.
Big smiles.
Promoting the extension of paid parental leave to 6 months.
Oh, there we go.
Allowing more time with baby at home. Homes suddenly losing their value.
As the market moves into the early phases of a downturn.
Capital city prices falling an average of 1.3% in the June quarter, a decline sparked by the 3 interest rate hikes and the war in Iran.
But then the budget was handed down, and that's really just added fuel to the fire.
A fire set by capital gains tax and negative gearing changes now burning the short-term value of families' biggest assets.
Claire, congratulations. Home values are tumbling. That was the goal, wasn't it?
The federal budget will have a modest affordability effect on the market. Over the medium term, house prices in Australia will continue to grow.
Claire, everything you just said is actually a load of crap. You have actually managed to crash the housing market.
The downturn isn't a first. Cotutli's data shows between 2017 and 2019, house prices fell 5.5%. And some analysts predict the construction pipeline and house prices will edge up over the next 18 months. At present, approvals for apartments are falling.
But if you look at house approvals, they've actually gone up for 4 months in a row.
Yet values are going backwards.
As prices come off, those people are left with a mortgage worth more than their house. That's, of course, called negative equity.
Including many first home buyers who bought through the government's 5% deposit scheme.
Will the Prime Minister guarantee house prices won't fall any further?
The short answer, no. Mark Riley, 7 News.
We've got some breaking news for you now. One person is dead. Multiple others have been rushed to hospital in Victoria after a shocking drug mix-up. The victims thought they were using cocaine or methamphetamine, but later testing revealed it was mixed with heroin. The Victorian Health Department has just issued an alert confirming 4 separate incidents. Karl Stefanovic has been fired for the second time in a week. His only remaining media contract with the Australian radio network has been ditched. The budding podcaster this afternoon axed from the show he co-hosted with Eddie Maguire. Stefanovic was dumped from Nine's The Today Show last week after controversy over an interview with British right-wing figure Tommy Robinson. Australian Border Force officers have arrested 2 men in far north Queensland as part of a suspected people smuggling operation. They were captured outside a supermarket and questioned over the arrival of 12 Chinese nationals. The group was spotted getting off a boat by campers on Monday night.
They thought they were in the middle of a drug drop or something, something was going on. The sort of 10 to 15 fellas getting off a boat in the middle of the night.
Border Force is yet to comment on the arrests. Well, they say everything's bigger in Texas, and that's where the Socceroos will face the biggest challenge of their World Cup campaign so far. It's unfamiliar territory, but there are plenty of Aussie fans already there hoping history can be made.
Leaving their home away from home in Oakland for a new frontier in Dallas.
We enjoyed it, but we're ready for a new change.
Socceroos support shifting with them.
It means the world to us. We feel it, we see it. If you haven't booked your flight, get it booked.
These fans doing just that.
Once the fixture was confirmed, we bought the tickets and we flew over.
Boys need to support, and we're here.
This is Texas Live, a wildly popular venue for World Cup watch parties, just a stone's throw away from Dallas Stadium. Tonight, it is packed with Mexican fans cheering on their team against Ecuador. But come Saturday, this place will become Socceroos Central.
I'm pretty confident. Yeah. I'm feeling good.
I think we do better generally when we're the underdogs. But I think we're quietly confident here.
I think we can, and I believe that we can get far.
Ready for an Egypt side, unbeaten so far this World Cup.
It'll be Eden, so yeah, I think that's how everyone's going to go in the game.
Jordan Boss earning hype or the mystery around Egypt star Mo Salah's hamstring.
Maybe off the field there's some respect, but on the field there's no respect.
Back Australia's ever produced.
I'm not too sure how factual that is at the moment.
And we've got everything crossed, haven't we, Soda? Cannot wait. So exciting, isn't it?
You are right on the World Cup bandwagon.
I'm loving it. Absolutely getting into it. Really
Brilliant.
am. What have you got for us tonight?
Well, the Crows have headed west and they are preparing for Friday night's Eagles clash. It's a big game and we're going to have the latest on who made the trip and who didn't. We're going to catch up with a live wire power forward who returned to SA with a self-proclaimed chip on his shoulder. Now he's one of the recruits of the season. And the pressures of coaching take its toll. The Panthers' longest-serving mentor says goodbye at Noarlunga. We've got all that, Rosanna, and plenty more coming up shortly in sport.
All right, we'll catch you then. Thank you, Soda. Now, also coming up, the Tour Down Under with a world-first twist, plus new routes revealed. Those details ahead. Also, Adelaide's dirty money muddying our property market. What every buyer and seller needs to know. Margot Robbie's surprise hospital visit and the real effects of doom scrolling, how it's causing our kids more harm than you think.
7 News, brought to you by ECH.
Hi, this is Mel at ECH. How can I help?
Oh, well, hi there, Mel. It's Jan here. I've just got a letter about support at home and, well, it's a little bit confusing.
Yes, it can be confusing, Jan. We get lots of questions about that. Let's go through it.
Oh, I don't even know where to start.
That's okay.
ECH has been doing this for more than 60 years. I can explain over the phone, or even visit in person if that makes it easier.
If you have questions about what support at home means for you, ask ECH.
Which country is being spelt out here? Are you very confident?
Fake it till you make it, isn't it?
And my wife says that.
The 1% is in your reach.
Did someone clap the people that were out? A bit harsh. Are you one of these people that is older than you look?
Yes. I think I'm similar age to you.
I don't like the provocative way you did that. All right, well, that's lovely. You're 37 as well.
New 1% Club UK, tonight, 7:30 on 7.
Are painful cramps and mild muscle spasms keeping you up at night? Say goodbye to muscle cramps and sleep through the night with Caruso's vitamin K2 plus D3 plus magnesium from Chemist Warehouse. It helps maintain bone health and strength and supports calcium absorption. Plus, it helps relieve muscle cramps when dietary intake is inadequate. Try Caruso's vitamin K2 plus D3 plus magnesium 30s today, only $25.99 at Chemist Warehouse. Live, look, feel well at Chemist Warehouse.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna give you up.
Make the smart choice. Switch to AGL and stay for a $150 bill credit for electricity, plus another $150 for gas. That's up to $300 in energy bill credits. Switch online today. AGL, proudly Australian.
For the perfect getaway, dream function or wedding, the Beach Huts Middleton.
For heating, cooling, cold.
Is your air conditioning system tired or not working and doesn't keep you warm? Simmons Heating and Cooling are the experts in air conditioning servicing.
For heating, cooling, cold.
That's a bit much.
Or is it just a question about self-discovery? To understand if your money could be doing more for your future, like investing with Vanguard?
Deep.
The world's best cyclists will face their biggest challenges yet at next year's Tour Down Under. It'll include new routes, tougher climbs and a world-first format.
The race that thrills the state is shifting up a gear.
This really is the holy grail, I guess, for a cycling fan.
The men will ride a record 874 kilometres, the women 397, making both the longest tours in the event's history. On the final 3 days, men and women will race the same stages on the same day over the same distance. A world first for professional cycling.
It's going to be an epic showcase of our women's peloton and really kind of like showcase our women's race at a whole nother level.
The tour will begin at Henley Beach, crossing the Birkenhead Bridge and through West Lakes for the first time, before finishing in Gumaraka. Then it's on to the Barossa, before the peloton heads from Lobethal to Campbelltown, Glenelg to Victor Harbour and Christie's Beach to Wollonga. The tougher course features a range of new challenges.
Even on the stage one, we've kind of shaken that up with 3 ascensions to Chequers Hill. So from day one, the race is really going to be on.
It may be wet and wintry today, but come summer, things will be red hot here at Norwood as the tour's final stage rolls out for the first time before making its way to Stirling.
As a small business owner, when that time of year rolls around, we just know that we're going to have international guests, interstate guests.
We love holding the final stage. Our traders love being there. We love being there, and we know the spectators love being there.
Jonathan Edwards, 7 News.
Thai police have revealed to 7 News they were guided by something unexplainable, leading to the quick arrest of Australian man Simon Carman. New pictures have emerged of the 45-year-old's apartment where he's accused of killing a teenage girl.
Cramped and cluttered, this is Simon Carman's tiny Pattaya apartment littered with washing. The room where he's accused of murdering Tuchanok Donholmna and where her friends came looking for her the next day. Her body metres away. Police say he'd already put her in a suitcase hidden in the bathroom.
He kept her in the bathroom for about a day, and later that evening he loaded the suitcase onto the back of his motorcycle and dumped it.
In the hours following, the police chief says Simon Carman was calm, not nervous or panicked. He left his room for shopping and laundry, but authorities had a hunch this wasn't just a missing person.
As Thai people, we might say that something guided us somehow.
The manager of a bar claims to have seen Simon Carman the night he met the teenager. He was with a different woman around 1 a.m. and was drunk. She says he left the bar alone an hour later. This security video was recorded at 3:30 a.m.
Mr. Carman lived in Western Australia for a period of time, and look, can I just say that he had various interactions with the police during that time, including the confiscation of his firearms.
Her parents sharing old video of the daughter nicknamed Cake. Police now awaiting the results of an autopsy. Bruising on her face, unlikely blunt force, rather compression from being concealed in a suitcase. Simon Carman remains in custody without a court date, charged with murder but claiming self-defence. Jacqueline Robson, 7 News.
In a remarkable rescue from quake-hit Venezuela, a toddler has been pulled alive from beneath the rubble. 6 days after the twin quakes struck, a rescue team detected sounds under collapsed concrete. A tense operation followed before the 3-year-old was brought to safety. The death toll has now climbed to at least 1,900, with tens of thousands still unaccounted for. 7 Australians are receiving consular assistance. Margot Robbie has made a surprise appearance at a Queensland hospital. The Neighbours actor turned Hollywood superstar joined Juice TV on a visit to the children's ward, where she cuddled a baby, took selfies and played games with patients.
Am I even getting any? Okay. Help guide me.
And we're told the doctors were just as starstruck as the patients were. Well, South Australia's dirty money secretly funding our property market, what every buyer and seller needs to know. The surprising backflip on decades-old advice about sun safety. Doom and gloom, how screen time is causing more harm than you might think. And the 99-year-old fitness fanatic who celebrated his birthday, you guessed it, at the gym.
It's been a wild, wild ride.
I will be yours,
But I've made my mind up.
the only one that I choose.
A farmer will leave with the love of his life.
I've fallen in love with you, fully.
Life-changing. Farmer Wants a Wife. Sunday, 7 o'clock.
It's official! Accountants have ordered clear all stocks, sell everything!
Would you love beautiful blinds in your home at a bargain price?
It's June, end of financial year. All Burns for blinds and once-a-year prices. Save to 50% off everything.
Just imagine beautiful new blinds in your home, like these, or these, or these, for peanuts.
Save to 50% off everything. All indoor blinds, all outdoor blinds, all curtains, all roller shutters. Phone Burns for blinds now or go online.
Save with Electrodry's professional upholstery cleaning service and get the 4th seat free. Enjoy ElectroShield bacteria protection and get our satisfaction guarantee when you have 3 seats cleaned and get the 4th seat free.
Try Electrodry.
Big Family, Big Prizes is on now across this big family of stores. There's over 500 instant winners daily and major prizes up for grabs. Spend $40 or buy from these participating brands with products like these for a chance to win. It's Big Family, Big Prizes.
What?
Don't brush it off, Mia. Have you tried this?
Get long-lasting relief with new Volta Heat Pain Relief Patches. New from the makers of Voltaren.
This is my idea of washing, sunshine and fresh air, as well as energy-efficient drying on an Austral clothesline.
Austral, the trusted first choice in clotheslines. They're 100% Australian made and owned. Visit Austral's website for the full range and nearest stockist.
Fantastic Furniture's biggest end of financial year sale has been extended. Save up to 40% off selected sofas, beds, dining and more. Shop in store or online, only at Fantastic Furniture.
Fantastic.
Sulla pizza. Legos, Australian made, quality ingredients for more than 100 years. It's how we do Italian.
They call this the lucky country.
It's the line, red 55.
But there's a funny thing about luck. There's only so much of it to go round.
That's a cow.
See, for every fluke,
On the buzzer.
there's bound to be a fail. Yeah, you never know which end of the stick you're gonna get when the lucky country isn't so lucky.
Lucky you're with Amy.
Buying a property now involves more background checks to stop them being sold to money laundering criminals. Around $800 million worth of properties have been seized from crime gangs that could have been purchased by legitimate buyers.
The law is now catching up with the crime. A syndicate smashed in Sydney 3 years ago, accused of hiding their illegal cash in property.
We've got large amounts of money coming into the property market. We do suspect that there has been a distortion of prices, that prices have gone up because of this.
Now the financial regulator is clamping down on the spread of dirty money. $1.2 billion in criminal assets have been seized since 2020, nearly $800 million in real estate.
It's huge. We suspect it is just the tip of the iceberg.
Real estate agents and conveyancers will now be required to monitor clients and report anything suspicious like complex company structures, buyers from high-risk countries, wealth and source of funds that don't match up.
For example, say a student who is buying a property outright. These are some of the red flags that real estate agents should be looking out for.
And actually give the opportunity to those genuine Australians that want to get into the property market and have a fair go.
Expect more identity checks, questions on finances, and because politicians and their relatives are considered higher risk targets for financial crime, they may be subject to extra scrutiny.
They will change the way agencies and agents interact with customers. However, in the majority of cases, it will be a straightforward process.
Angelique Opie, 7 News.
A freight train has come off the tracks in the US. Video shows more than a dozen carriages sprawled across the rail line just outside Philadelphia. The train was carrying hazardous materials, triggering an emergency response. Authorities say no leaks were found and no one was injured. The cause of the crash is not yet known. And a woman has been mauled to death by an alligator while swimming in a Florida river. The 31-year-old was in waist-deep water, ignoring the warning signs of danger below.
Somebody got bit by a gator.
Bad, real bad, please, hurry.
Both her arms are bitten. Are off, like basically.
Her boyfriend tried desperately to save her as emergency crews raced to the scene. She died on the way to hospital. It's the third reported alligator attack in Florida in the past week. Kia is recalling almost 6,000 cars over fears they could catch fire. It affects V6-powered Carnivals built between 2020 and 2025 due to a fault in the fuel tank that could lead to a leak. The manufacturer says in rare cases it could spark a blaze. Affected owners are urged to book in with a Kia dealership for a free repair. Well, new research has challenged Australia's decades-old sun safety messaging. The study found exposure during winter or early, late afternoon can still cause skin damage. In some cases, just 40 minutes outdoors was enough to do harm.
In the skin cancer capital of the world, researchers answer a burning question.
There's really no dose of sunlight which doesn't cause sun damage.
QIMR Berghofer tested 58 people with fair skin. Over 4 days, they exposed part of their backs to different intensities of ultraviolet rays. One replicated a winter morning sun, the other a summer morning sun. 40 minutes under the lower UV inflicted just as much damage as 13 minutes spent under the scorching lamp.
And that to us was a wake-up, I guess.
Over time, that cell gets enough damage to tip it over into being a cancer cell.
Dispelling the decades-old idea that certain seasons and times are safe. Current guidelines say sunscreen is needed when the UV index is 3 or higher, but this research casts a shadow of doubt over that advice.
I put sunscreen on every morning before makeup and everything.
Probably if it was 9 o'clock. If it was any earlier, I wouldn't.
My father used to sunbathe in the morning sun thinking that it was okay.
But the findings also conflict with vitamin D advice. The Cancer Council encourages spending time outdoors with some skin uncovered in winter.
We have to get that balance right, and it's an ongoing research question as to how we do that.
Another burning question. Jade Richards, 7 News.
The new sports centre that brought some famous faces to the western suburbs today, and the woman behind it all. That's next. How much the US president has made on crypto while in office. And it's a love story. Taylor Swift prepares to say yes. New clues on the wedding of the year.
Coming up on the Agenda Setters, we can add a new name to the Carlton coaching process. Bailey Smith's first ever sit-down interview, exclusive to the Agenda Setters. Plus, Kate McCarthy makes her debut at this very desk. That's coming up.
Introducing King Cinema, designed to be the most advanced seating experience. Come home to the future of furniture. Come home to King. Hurry, sail on now.
For fast pain relief, it's not just the medicine that matters, it's how efficiently your body can absorb it. Try Panadol Optizorb. The difference is in the science. Patented Optizorb technology provides more consistent absorption for effective pain relief.
Sulla pizza? Legos, Australian made, quality ingredients for more than 100 years. It's how we do Italian.
My daughter is always busy, racing from place to place, looking after the rest of the family, and she worries about me. I used to be like that. Never enough hours in the day. But I'm moving forward to my next stage with a helping hand. Now that I have more time, I enjoy every moment.
This is my idea of washing, sunshine and fresh air, as well as energy efficient drying on an Austral clothesline.
Austral, the trusted first choice in clotheslines. They're 100% Australian made and owned. Visit Austral's website for the full range and nearest stockist.
Smash your tax time at JB Hi-Fi with crazy deals. Latest HP notebook 40% off. Lenovo Legion gaming monitor 40% off. Sony wireless headphones 40% off. And Dyson V8 stick vac 40% off. JD, you've done it again.
At Kalara, retirement living is living life on your terms. Stay independent with expert care whenever you need in a supportive community with the freedom to pack up and go when adventure calls. Live life your way. Think retirement living with Kalara. It's different here.
We make DIY easy at Bunnings.
The prices here do make DIY easy. Take your time, have a bit of fun with it.
Changing your doorknobs in the kitchen or painting that wall can make the biggest difference.
We're here to make DIY easy for everyone.
When you shop with Australia's biggest family of family-founded stores, you might find uncanny resemblances. And big family, big prizes. There's over 500 instant winners daily and major prizes. Make an eligible purchase and enter for a chance to win.
Kane Corns returns for more.
I think you spoke about your career post-football, what it might look like.
I've still got the email. Kane, you'll never make it in the Melbourne media. That's a blow. That's strong. That's honest.
Unfiltered tonight.
Money Talks is brought to you by Vanguard. Do you not like money? Start investing in your future with Vanguard's investments and low-fee super.
Hello, the days of the supermarket giants pushing out smaller competitors might be over. The ACCC flexing its new powers in blocking Coles from opening a new supermarket and liquor store in Kalgoorlie. The town already has a Coles, a Woolies, 2 IGAs and 2 smaller independents. Coles, meanwhile, is still looking to expand into new markets, revealing plans to acquire the Green Cross Vet and Pet Barn Pet Supplies brands in a $4 billion deal. Ampol has completed its takeover of 480 fuel outlets from EG Australia. You'll see more of its premium foodery sites and the No Frills Yugo stations. The major supermarkets fell on that ACCC ruling as the ASX 200 started the new financial year in negative territory. The Aussie dollar dipping below 69 US cents. Bitcoin's remarkable slide continues from its peak at 126,000 US a year ago, now worth less than 59,000.
South Australia's female athletes have a fast track to greater success with the official opening today of the Marjorie Jackson Nelson Centre. The dedicated facility is inspiring women to overcome inequality in sport, just as our former governor did.
She's had many names: The Flash, Australia's fastest woman and governor. Now it's Marjorie Jackson Nelson's name that'll be used for generations to empower female athletes.
She's a bit special, isn't she?
The 94-year-old has been honoured with a namesake centre and program to inspire women and address the inequalities in pay, sponsorship and overall support.
We're seeing this groundswell with women in sport and in leadership in sport, and this is really just going to boost that further.
Gran has always wanted the generations that followed her to enjoy greater opportunities than she had herself.
Against the odds, Marjorie Jackson became the first Australian woman to win Olympic gold on the track and is an equal record holder for the most golds in Commonwealth Games history. Yet she retired at just 23, 2 years before the Melbourne Olympics, needing to earn a living.
Imagine if circumstances forced Gout to consider 2 years out from Brisbane to retire, or Kathy in 1998 before the Sydney Olympics.
So far, 128 women have graduated from the program across 43 sports, with another 45 announced to join the next cohort. The ambition is to have more female athletes and leaders at the Brisbane Olympics.
That's what happens with opportunity. There's no reason why we can't have more.
And who better to fast-track it than the world's oldest living Olympic gold medalist, our very own Marge. Kimberly Pratt, 7 News.
An international manhunt is underway as more details emerge about an attempted assassination in Monaco. The target, a Ukrainian oligarch living there, was injured when the suspect dropped off a parcel bomb.
In the centre of what's known as the safest square mile in Europe, Firefighters pull the bleeding victims of a bomb blast from a building where moments earlier, security cameras captured this man fleeing after detonating a backpack filled with explosives.
The 3 occupants of the ground floor apartment of this building come to the door and the package explodes as they arrive.
The presumed target, Ukrainian oligarch Vadim Ermolayev, exiled from his home country after selling wine in occupied Crimea, he sought refuge in the French Riviera while his compatriots endured Russian bombardment. Now it's he who clings to life after an assassination attempt.
The man has been a resident of Monaco since 2021. To our knowledge, he is not wanted by any foreign authority.
The first attack of its kind in Monaco's history, leaving a woman, young boy and 2 others with serious injuries and shattering the sense of security in the sovereign city-state. The atmosphere is pretty heavy and it's quite unsettling, this local says. You can feel that something isn't right, it just isn't normal. The opulent setting, now the scene of a major manhunt. In London, Ben Downey, 7 News.
Donald Trump has revealed he's made the equivalent of more than $2 billion Australian dollars from cryptocurrency ventures over the past year. Financial disclosures show the US president earned hundreds of millions through digital coins and crypto businesses linked to him and his family. It highlights just how much of Trump's wealth is now being driven by digital assets. Well, excitement is building ahead of what is expected to be the day Taylor Swift ties the knot with fiancé Travis Kelce. Fans are predicting a July 4th wedding at the famed Madison Square Garden in New York. The venue's been booked out for the coming weekend and city officials are keeping tight-lipped, but this could be the biggest clue. Workers with a telling sign sporting the words Taylor Swift on their T-shirts. All wedding guests have reportedly signed non-disclosure agreements. It's going to be a huge event, I'd imagine, very lavish, don't you think?
Yeah, so this weekend, yeah?
This weekend, yeah,
Really?
July the 4th. Double celebration over in America. Now, the Crows have headed west, Soda.
Yeah, they certainly have. They have got to take on, obviously, the Eagles on Friday night. It's going to be a big game coming up. We're going to show you who's made the trip and who hasn't as Matty Nix keeps the faith. The power recruit whose self-belief has set him up well to silence the doubters. And the Demon overcomes a shaky start as a young Aussie sends Serena packing at Wimbledon.
The front bar is nominated for a Logie.
We're keeping a lid on it. Well, you don't want to go too early. Well, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
And that's not all.
Congratulations, Gold Logie. Out.
Did we only pay them for one song tonight? Is that what happened?
I've gone and done the laundry for you. And I've got your little...
The front bar, tonight, 8:30 on 7.
We actually do need that, thank you.
Want to feel real good in your dry and sensitive skin? Double your skin hydration in just 2 steps with Dermavene's Daily Nourish soap-free wash and lotion from Chemist Warehouse. Cleanse with the wash and then moisturise with the lotion. It contains 100% natural ingredient Oat Active Plus to soothe, hydrate and protect dry, sensitive skin while providing long-lasting 48-hour hydration. Dermavene's Daily Nourish wash and lotion are $18.99 each at Chemist Warehouse. Live, look, feel well at Chemist Warehouse.
Simply delicious crowd pleaser. With Coles Simply Beef Lasagna 1.8 kilogram pack, just $12.50 every day at Coles.
If you're with Host Plus, your super's already in good hands. Plus, you can choose how your money's invested, from low cost to set and forget, and plenty of options in between. Control over how your super's invested? That's a plus.
Would you put your loved one in the hands of someone interstate or overseas? Neither would we. Our personal alert is monitored here in SA. Trust the only locally owned and operated monitoring centre. Clark Security.
We're here for the dreamers, the late-night drafters, the happily ever afters, the resurrectors, the quote collectors, the perfect colour-bond steel selectors. However you dream, let's make it come true. Talk to us for some Stratco how-to.
The tapping.
The timing.
The potential.
Birthday present.
Whatever role you need us to play, we're your partner for every stage. NAB. More than money.
Easy to pack, easy to snack. Up baby food pouches 120 gram are just $1 each. Every day at Coles.
And who doesn't love fancy dress, Ed?
Oh, fancy savings, Narelle. Let's meet a real Yui customer, Scott.
Hi, Ed. I saved $897 by switching my car insurance to Yui.
$897? Wow, that's some ridiculous savings.
Yeah, ridiculous to know what I was paying before I switched.
Did someone say ridiculous?
Narelle, I take broccoli very seriously.
I think we all should.
Thank you, Scott. Shop around. Try Yui.
Yui, you insured. Ultra Spray, stains washed away. With Coles Ultra Pre-Wash Stain Remover 750ml, just $2.10 every day at Coles.
Hello again. Riley Thilthorpe has hit back at claims. The Crows got ahead of themselves in Saturday's showdown loss. Adelaide set to honour its promise to back in the same group of players with no selection surprises on the plane to Perth today.
With a showdown shock still the talk of the town, an early flight west is probably not a bad thing.
Yeah, obviously good for the body, get over there, adjust the time difference a little bit quicker. Yeah, it's obviously a tough week, but it's good we're playing 6 days later and get to move on pretty quickly.
Moving forward after being accused of getting ahead of themselves, that was the accusation from dual Adelaide Premiership captain Mark Bickley.
Tough to say that. I don't think we're ahead of ourselves. I think showdowns, no matter where everyone is on the ladder, they're always close games and great games. I definitely don't think it was complacency or whatever, but yeah, definitely a lesson learned.
Matthew Nix honouring his promise to back in his core Crows, former pick 4 Sid Draper not making the trip despite his improving sample form. Billy Dowling and Toby Murray on the second flight tonight, but possibly only as travelling emergencies.
I think we've built his trust over the last couple of years. We haven't played like that too often, which has been pleasing. So it's great to know that he backs us in and trusts us, and we'll put our head down this week and have a good performance, hopefully.
Isaac Rankin on board and in good spirits after his latest injury scare. Thilthorpe's building his self-belief after putting a back issue behind him.
I feel pretty good, confident in my body, and I'm building nicely. I feel like to a nice back sort of third of the year, and hopefully into September. But feeling very confident.
Josh Money, 7 News.
Live wire power forward Corey Durden admits he had a chip on his shoulder after being labelled a list clogger when he was traded from Carlton. The 24-year-old has emerged as one of the recruits of the season and reflected on Port's Ted Lasso-inspired showdown win.
After 5 years as a blue bagger, Corey Durden returned home ready for a fresh start at Alberton.
Looked at the back end of last year and gone, I don't know if I'm really getting the best out of myself at Carlton.
The former blue bagged as a list clogger at the start of the season, now a contender for Recruit of the Year.
A lot of people weren't expecting much, but the belief for me was always there, and yeah, I definitely had a bit of a chip on my shoulder, especially after hearing some comments. So yeah, I'm just happy to be playing good footy.
The 24-year-olds kicked 23 goals from 16 games, 3 in the showdown, including this World Cup-inspired rocket.
I don't even know what I was thinking with that, to be honest. I just saw the ball and had a shot and got a decent connection on it. But yeah, it's been a bit of a theme lately.
And a famous round ball coach helped motivate them upset the Crows, TV's Ted Lasso.
We were going to get smashed, and it wasn't really a competitive team, and we used that as motivation to come out and make a statement.
And there's another chance to do it against the bouncing Kangaroos at Adelaide Oval on Sunday.
Some days they turn up, sometimes maybe not.
Tom Wilson, 7 News.
Well, South Adelaide's longest-serving coach, Jared Wright, is stepping down after almost 9 years in charge. He'll lead the Panthers for the last time on Saturday against Port Adelaide.
A reflective Jared Wright today returned to Community Club Henley Sharks, where he won his first premiership in under-13s.
I guess I just feel like it's the right time for a new path for me and my family, but also for the footy club.
In front of his wife and children, Wright last night made an emotional address to the playing group, explaining that after 158 games in charge, he had no petrol left in the tank.
Some heaviness sort of feelings over the last couple of weeks with not being able to bounce back from, the adversities that you do and you deal with on a day-to-day coaching environment.
3 finals campaigns, including back-to-back prelims, remain proud moments for Wright, along with nurturing young talent.
To see the likes of, Jason Horne-Francis and Sid Draper and Nathan Kruger and Beau McCreary sort of go on to bigger and better things, certainly gives me a lot of joy.
The SANFL action continues on Channel 7 on Saturday with Sturt hosting West Adelaide. And Jack Deline has taken out the goal of the week for this great solo effort. John Casey, 7 News.
Alex de Minaur overcame a shaky start to reach the second round at Wimbledon. He battled to win a first-set tiebreak against Argentine Roman Barragán. The Demon went on to win the final 2 sets in less than an hour.
I love the grass, I love these courts. It kind of suits my game, so I'm at my most dangerous when I'm being aggressive, and I've got to do a lot more of that.
On the same side of the draw, world number 5 Ben Shelton was stunned by Finland's Otto Virtanen in a 5-set tiebreaker. 20-year-old Australian may join stunned Serena Williams in the 7-time champion's return to Wimbledon, while fellow Aussies Kim Birrell and James Duckworth also moved into the second round. Well, the wait is finally over for World Cup co-hosts Mexico. While he's level with Lionel Messi on a tournament best, 6 goals. Norway. Here's some great news. Australia's into the T20 Women's World Cup final after crushing the West Indies by 8 wickets. Set 126 runs to win. The Aussies nailed the chase with 7 overs to spare. Beth Mooney was unbeaten on 61, but Elise Perry is in doubt for Monday morning's final at Lord's after retiring hurt. Let's hope she's okay. Very, very important player. Yeah. Good luck to the Aussies. Now, that's our sport. Big night on the agenda setters. Bailey Smith's there for a rare interview. No holds barred.
Oh, that should be a good one.
That's good. So that's 7:30 on 7, mate, and then front bar at 8:30 with Wayne Campbell. Big
Always
night.
a winner. Thank you so much, Soda. Now, school holidays are almost here, but experts warn too many children will be spending hours glued to screens instead of getting outside. It does sound very familiar. And it's not just kids paying the price, though. Adults are also missing out on life as doom scrolling becomes harder to escape.
We're all guilty of it. How much time do you spend on your phone?
Like 8 hours a day.
About 3 hours, probably.
About 4 hours a day.
Teenagers, even more. 11 hours.
What, I listen to rain music at night, so that could be a reason.
New figures reveal Australian children now spend more than 4 hours a day on screens. Fewer than 1 in 5 get enough physical activity, and it's impacting their health.
These are kids coming to us with real challenges around meltdowns, already falling behind in their language development or their new skill learning. It's really heartbreaking for us to see.
Researchers warn social media platforms are deliberately designed to keep us scrolling.
It's a new sort of slot machine, if you like. It basically keeps us engaged and is relentless at doing that.
It is such an addiction.
Experts say the biggest problem isn't just the hours we lose, it's everything we're missing and could become the country's next big health emergency.
The loss of engagement with partners, with grandchildren, whoever it might be, just simply the world.
The advice is simple. Create phone-free times and phone-free spaces, especially at the dinner table and before bedtime. It's not about banning technology, it's about taking back control.
There is nothing wrong with rugging your child up against the cold, getting to the local playground, getting to the local nature park.
A good place to start these school holidays. Jennifer Beshwati, 7 News.
Well, Gertie's back right after the break with the 99-year-old fitness fanatic who celebrated his birthday with a gym session.
The thunderstorm activity has passed, but we're still expecting showers tomorrow. I'll have the 7-day forecast live from the riverbank.
For Adelaide's latest news and more, tune in to 5AA Breakfast tomorrow morning.
I'm really proud of you.
I never want to let you down.
What if the one you love is lying to you?
Look, there's no easy way to say this.
What?
He wouldn't.
I'm going to ask you something, and I'm only going to ask you once. Home and Away, next on 7.
Paying too much income tax? There are major tax benefits by building an investment property. It's easy, and you'll be surprised at how little you need. Let us show you how to create wealth. Call Property Asset Planning today.
Don't let your daily stride slow you down. Keep moving with Caltrate Bone, Muscle and Joint. A 3-in-1 support formula for strong bones, active muscles and healthy joints. All working together for your everyday moves. Keep moving with Caltrate.
When you discover mold has taken hold, it's something you can't unsee. It affects your health. We remove with stealth. It's gone in just one day. To enjoy a 12-month warranty, all you need's Electro Dry. Electro Dry.
Start something new with the Olympic Industries end of financial year sale. Space is strong enough for your next project, for all your dreams, and everything in between. Olympic Industries, built to last. Hurry, end of financial year sale on now.
A great night's sleep. Night after night after night. That is the difference. The difference is temper.
Congratulations to the Young Achiever Award winners for 2026. Edward Robinson, Lou Potter, Kalia Gibson, Bailey Phillips, Amelia Griffin, Hugo Tahini, Surya Downs, Madeline Perrett, Eloise Hall, Cooper Mann, Charlie Watt. Bailey Phillips was named the Young Achiever of the Year. Winners received a prize package from DMT Coaching. The South Australian Young Achiever Awards are supported by Fresh 92.7 and by 7 News.
It's hot.
Really hot.
Let's do it.
Whatever role you need us to play.
Numbers?
Looking good.
Expansion?
We're your partner for every stage of business. NAB, more than money.
Want to dine out more often? Get the Eat Club app for up to 50% off food and drinks. No vouchers or awkward moments. Just eat, tap, save. This is dining out, done smart.
Bring her along. The more the merrier. All right, milk, cheese, butter.
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
Devondale is the dairy range for your signature lasagna.
How'd you get it so crispy?
Devondale, the cow knows how.
Transform your home's most important spaces with Adelaide Bathroom and Kitchen Supplies. Proudly owner-operated, our service is personalised to you every step of the way. Whether you're a builder, renovator or homeowner tackling your first project, we've got you covered with our wide range of quality products and professional advice. To explore stylish designs and find practical solutions, visit our showroom or find us online. Your next project starts here. Meet your local experts today.
On 7 News, Layla's epilepsy battle, hour-long seizures and drugs don't help.
Very scary for us as the parents.
Now an unconventional treatment, but is it safe for kids? 7 News tomorrow.
Well, time for the weather now, and Gertie joins us again from the riverbank. Gert, what a day. When will the showers ease?
Well, Rosanna, the thunderstorm activity has now cleared to the east and is tracking towards eastern states, but we can still expect some gusty showers to persist on and off this evening. And tomorrow, rain will continue, with the Weather Bureau predicting as much as 15 millimetres. Now, temperature-wise in the city today, after a low of 12 degrees, we hit a top of 15 shortly before 8 o'clock this morning. Right now, though, sitting on 13. And those showers really were widespread across the state today and pushed up into the Flinders, even the northeast pastoral districts too. It was quite windy at times, with a gust in excess of 80 k's an hour recorded at Renmark, and the best falls were across the Mount Lofty ranges, with more than 50 millimetres there. The cold front with embedded thunderstorms that caused this burst of wet wintry weather is pushing through the mid-north and Flinders. Another band of rain will sweep across the state tomorrow and will send cool southerly winds our way. Interstate storms are heading east. Early morning rain for Sydney, 23 the top, a rainy day for Melbourne, 15 there, showers, and 17 for Perth. Back home, dry and mostly sunny in the far north, 19 for Cooper Pedy and Roxby. Showers about the southern agricultural area, with isolated thunderstorms about coastal districts. Small hail is also possible about the lower southeast. 15 the top for Port Lincoln, 11 for Clare, 16 for Renmark, 15 for Kadina, 13 for Naracoorte and Mount Gambier. A severe weather warning for damaging winds remains in place for the Mount Lofty ranges, Lower Eyre Peninsula, York Peninsula, KI and the lower southeast. Tomorrow, gale force winds are expected about the following coasts. In the city, down to 10 degrees overnight, 15's the top, with rain most likely in the morning and afternoon. A huge swell on metro waters, norwesterly winds reaching up to 35 knots with seas to 3 metres. Looking ahead, a shower or two and 15 on Friday, 16 Saturday with a possible shower. partly cloudy and 14 on Sunday, sunny and 16 Monday, 17 Tuesday, partly cloudy and 18 Wednesday. And before I go, let's take a look at tonight's ray of sunshine.
3, 2, 1.
For 99-year-old Merv, there's nowhere he'd rather celebrate his birthday than his local gym. The fitness fanatic has been working out since he was 15 and has this tip to staying young, at least at heart.
Find things you love and keep doing it. Never too old to go to the gym. Keeps you well, keeps you good.
I'd say that's good thinking, 99. Oh, Merv putting us all to shame. I hope he did get to indulge after that workout, though, with a cake or two, Rosanna.
Surely he had a piece of that cake. It looked pretty good to me. Happy birthday to you, Merv. And that is all the news for now. I'll have updates right throughout the evening from all the Adelaide 17. For now, though, it's good night.
The 7 News app will give you the news you want every minute of every day, including breaking news alerts. Download the 7 News app now.